Hello guys, welcome back to yet another value loaded content in our channel. In this particular video, I'll be uncovering to you guys one of the mysteries in the daily and weekly time frames. Of course, as a trader, you know fully well that the daily and the weekly time frames are time frames that most traders don't really pay attention to. But I bet you that if you can master and understand the mysteries under the daily and the weekly time frame, you'll be much more profitable in your trade, and also you'll be able to approach the market in a very different dimension. So I don't intend to make this video very long, so at this particular point I'll like us to get down to the chart, so I'm gonna uncover these mysteries for you. But before we do that, I'd like you to take this time to smash the subscribe button, like this video, because I promise you that this video is going to add a lot of value to other traders out there. So when you like this video, YouTube is going to push this video out to other traders on the YouTube space. And also, I'm on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can follow me on all those platforms. I share knowledge and also my experiences in trading, and also even the daily trades that I take. Also join our Telegram community. In there I share my trade setups, I share my analysis, and we also converse as like minds. I'm sure you will like a place whereby you can communicate with people in the same niche. So that's the reason why I have that community, so that we can talk as traders. So at this juncture, let's get right into the chart and let me uncover this mystery for you guys. You're welcome back, guys. So like I said in our introduction, that in this particular content, I'll be uncovering to you guys the mysteries in the daily and weekly time frame. Also, if time permits, I'm going to also touch on the monthly time frame, but for the sake of this particular video, I will concentrate more on the daily and the weekly time frame. So on my chart here is XAU USD. I'll also touch on another pair so that you can see that this particular gimmick that I'll be showing you does not just apply only on XAU USD, but on other Forex pairs that we have. So since we're focusing on the daily time frame, I'm just going to swap to the daily time frame now. And here we are on the daily time frame. Now, one of the gimmicks I want to uncover to you guys is how you can use the daily time frame, weekly time frame to tell the direction of the market. You can also apply this to the monthly, like I said, but we are going to focus more on the daily and the weekly. Now, in real sense, we all know that the daily time frame shows you what happened in the market in a particular day. So each candlestick that closes here closed a single day. So if you look at this particular point that we have here, where this candlestick pattern is formed, I have done a video on candlestick patterns. So if you want to understand how I trade candlestick patterns, how I apply them in the chart, you want to go check on the list of videos in the channel and then watch that particular video to understand how I apply and use candlestick patterns in my strategy. So if we look at this particular point that we have here, like I said, this happens to be a morning star. So now, a morning star confirming on the daily time frame automatically has given me a signal that this market is going to continue pulling up. So you can see at the confirmation of this particular candlestick, all I'll be expecting for this market to do at this particular point is for it to keep going bullish. So all I'm going to do is to go to the lower time frame and trade in the direction of the market. Every bearish signal that I see in the market on the lower time frame, I'm going to ignore that signal, except I just choose to trade the retracement. But the main direction that I'll be looking at is to trade the bullish moves. So having seen this, any bearish signal that I see on the lower time frame, I am going to ignore such signal and just trade in the direction of the daily time frame. Since the daily time frame has shown me that the direction of the market is going to be bullish, Now let's check out another scenario where that in particular also happened. We have a lot of scenarios here. Look at this. We have this to be an engulfing candlestick pattern. Now what happened there? Immediately price confirmed that engulfing candlestick pattern. You can see that the market dropped till this particular point where we had this retracement. You can see this. Now look at that. We have a lot of examples and scenarios where the daily time frame serves as a directional bias for us anytime you get confused of where the market is going to. So you can also look at this. I mean, we can spot a lot of them on the chart. A lot of them, they keep repeating every time. So anytime you see these patterns, these candlestick patterns on the daily time frame, they are signifying a direction in which you should follow. So that is why sometimes you might try to trade a bearish trend and then you lose to it. That's because you are not on the main direction that the market is going. Now, for example, also last week, this was the confirmation that gold was going to go bearish. At the confirmation of this candlestick pattern that I saw here, which is an engulfing candlestick, I just knew that gold was going to remain bullish for the rest of the next day. So all I had to do was go down to the lower time frame and I kept trading in that direction. Now, before I do any analysis on the charts on the lower time frame, I have to go to the daily time frame every day to make sure I check what was the candlestick closure for that particular day. What information is that closure telling to me? So you can see here that all the closures that we have here on the daily time frame on each day was always giving us a confirmation that the market was going to keep going bullish. We can see this engulfing candlestick pattern here. We can see this particular long one again that we have here. So with all these confirmations, there is nothing that will make me to short this market. I'll just keep following the daily time frame. So now let's get over to the weekly time frame and see if we also have some very good examples here too. Now, same thing here on the weekly time frame. As you can see, we can see this engulfing candlestick pattern that we have here. Automatically, this tells me that the market is going to be bullish for the whole of the next week. We have another scenario here. We can see here that we have this engulfing candlestick pattern again. Automatically, I know that this market is going to go bearish. So there are times where it invalidates, but most of the time, I can tell you for free that this pattern works. Anytime you see a candlestick pattern confirmation on the daily time frame, on the weekly time frame, it is actually showing you the direction at which the market is going to be going the next day or the next week. So you should not forgo the information that the market is telling you. Look at this. We also had an engulfing candlestick pattern formation there, which told us that the market will be going bullish the next week, and all we will have to do is just trade towards that direction. We have this again. This is a morning star, and you can see that the whole of this week gold was bullish. We have this here to be an evening star. We have this here to also be an engulfing candlestick, or you can probably call it an evening star. We also have this here to still be an evening star. We have this here to be an engulfing candlestick. So you can see I can go on and on and on to mark out all these things for you. I promise you that if you can master the candlestick pattern formations on the chart, it's going to add a lot more to you being profitable. Now, quickly, let's go over to Euro AUD. Let me also show you what we have there. Now, on the daily time frame on Euro AUD, you can see what we have here too. On the daily time frame, quickly, I can spot out the candlestick patterns confirmation. So, having seen this here, this is a morning star. This is a morning star, as you can see here. This also is a morning star, right? This is a hanging man. This is an engulfing candlestick. This is an engulfing candlestick. There is no how you will see all these things that you won't know that the market is either going to be going bullish or bearish. You can see that on the daily time frame. So let's quickly go back to the weekly time frame and see if these patterns also repeat on the weekly time frame. Now you can see it very boldly here. This is a morning star. This is an engulfing candlestick pattern. This is also an engulfing candlestick pattern, and you can see it confirmed the engulfing candlestick pattern, which means that there's going to be a drop, and price actually dropped. You can see this. It continued again, confirmed this, and price actually went bullish from here. Look at this. It confirmed bullish, and price actually went bullish at this particular point. So now at this particular point, all you'll be doing is trading in the direction of the market. Except you know how to trade retracement very perfectly, then you can play around with that. But all that will be in your mind is either trading the bullish trend if the market tells you that the direction for the next week or the next day is going to be bullish, or also trading the bearish trend if the direction that the market tells you on the daily time frame or weekly time frame that is going to be bearish for that week or that day. Yo, so at this point we've come to the end of this particular video, and I'm very sure that you got a lot of value from this particular video. So those are the little gimmicks that are covered under the daily and the weekly time frame and the monthly time frame as well. So definitely by the time you go back and you restudy these particular things that I've shown you on the chart, I am very sure that it's going to add more to making you a profitable trader. Don't forget to join our Telegram community. The link is in the description section. And also follow me on all social media platforms at MJ Oren. Also, I welcome suggestions on the topic you would like me to talk about. If there is any topic you would like me to throw more light on, just use the comment section, write it down there, and definitely I'm going to look it up, and then I'm going to do a very concise and precise video explaining that particular concept or topic for you. Don't also forget to smash the subscribe button, like this video so this video can get to other traders out here on this YouTube space. So at this juncture, till I see you again in our next video, peace.